Ain't gonna hit the button now. You gonna just let it. What you gonna do? Go hit the button.
I'm pretty sure you can see the
What,
buttons already hit.
what we talking about this week? What was that? Oh, why the timer stop?
Because
Goodness
we was
gracious.
live.
You
Goodness
chomping
gracious.
all on the.
You gonna wait till I start eating? Hit the button. Pay attention, people. This is what happens when you have people who are haters on your staff, right? They're gonna start the show in the middle of bite. Now I gotta finish this. I'm gonna take a drink. Ain't nobody watching that anyway, so.
First of all, you came here with 2 minutes running
Okay,
on two wheels. So
What'd you say?
you came here running on 2 wheels with 2 minutes to spare. So you should have already eaten. Let's go.
Hey, show don't start till I start. Hey, two people. I see two people on with us grubbing. Hey, you gotta get in when you get it in. See, listen, I wasn't ready to start. They gonna hit the button in the middle when we start. That's what they do. Can't trust some of them. But hey, welcome back to Nothing But
Answers.
A place to come to get all the answers that you need. We have them. You have questions, we have answers. Just listen up. You're gonna learn something. We're raising you guys up today. So let's start introducing the crew. Leanne, how you doing over there?
I am fine. And I've had an okay week and I cannot complain. And I'm done now.
That was so much better. Leanne, you're getting better at this.
That was good, right?
Only after 50 shows, you finally didn't slow the show down.
Yes, that was good, Lee.
Neil, how are you doing? What's going on with you, Neil?
I'm doing great as well, minus a little backache. We talked about it. Pulled my back being Superwoman, with a box that clearly said Team Lift, and I said I got this. And yeah, but you might see a little wiggle tonight, just a little bit, keep everything moving. But I'm good. Other than that, good week, nice weather. I brought some color in today. I'm feeling springy. We ready to go.
Right. Clocks go back this week. I mean, yeah,
no, we go up. Spring up.
Go up.
Spring up. Good. Sunday.
Okay. Whatever the clocks change. Okay.
I said spring up
and I look forward to next week. They're talking about the 70s.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, 72. I think it was like a Tuesday and Wednesday, something like that.
Okay, I'll take it.
We're gonna be outside. Nothing but answers is gonna be outside, guys.
Oh, we are.
Yeah, do you know who the Facebook user is or are?
We have Harapis on, and
hey.
I'm going to mess up their name. Karan Davis.
Oh, Karan Davis. What's up, Karan? What's up, Terrain? Hey, so let's get a pop. And Doc's not gonna be here tonight. She has another event that she's partaking in, so we will miss her. She'll be here in spirit. We will see her next week. So due to that, we were going to talk about his marriage, black or white. It piggybacked off of a conversation we started last week. So we're going to parking lot that, and we'll jump when Doc is here. We'll probably bring that back up. Ruth, did you find anything?
Oh, on the marriage thing?
Yeah.
No, not directly research based because I was running a lot today, but I have a lot of experience I'm bringing to it today. I have a lot of experience today that I'm bringing here.
7 days a week, right?
This is my kind of show. I'm ready. Let's go.
She said she was busy. She was busy today, but there's 7 days in the week, Leanne.
Look. Okay, whatever. Let's do it.
Hey, so we're just going to do some questions. We want to hear from you guys. So there's a call in. So we definitely would like to hear your voices. If you guys have any questions, please call in. I said please call in. Or you can.
What's the echo today? What is that?
Hey, we live. Or if you want to answer some of the questions, Leanne, we have some questions. What we have, Lee?
Do we have questions? I don't know.
Well, let's see what we're gonna do.
First question. Yep, sorry. Do you like to cuddle?
I'm going. You go first.
I love to cuddle, always have. But the
Your
problem
your
is,
husband likes to be cuddled.
yes, he does. However, however, it's hard sometimes to differentiate that I just want to cuddle, baby. That's it.
Ah.
You can't start this engine up and then turn it off. What do you mean? You
So
know,
yeah, I
slow
like
your butt all back.
cuddle.
You know what
Just
that
cuddle.
means? You just, we can cuddle at times for 5 minutes, then I
Oh.
feel restricted.
Wow.
Yeah, no. Leanne, this is gonna be interesting. Leanne, cuddle. Do you like to cuddle?
No, please don't touch me. I can't be in confined spaces. Yeah. I just let me be free. Let me be free. All my limbs and arms and stuff. I gotta, you know,
Move around.
I'm claustrophobic.
So that's interesting. I wonder how can or do relationships last if you're not cuddling? I don't know how could you exist in a relationship where you don't cuddle.
What?
I don't know how you could exist. Like cuddling is so important.
Not to
Now,
everyone.
cuddling,
Everybody.
huh?
Not to everybody. Not to everyone.
No,
I mean, if you have two people,
nothing everyone.
like for instance with Lee, if you have two people that don't really care for it, it can still work.
No. And again, I don't know. Maybe I don't know how it works with two people if you don't like cuddling.
Lee, tell them how it works.
Well,
I think you missed them. Say you're sitting on the couch. Say if you're just laying in bed together. Say you're just cuddling. It's so intimate. It's something and you can do it. I don't see how that doesn't work. It's like you don't want to touch me.
I would allow you to,
Allow me to.
toss a leg over and we can touch legs.
That's a compromise.
Bring your hand over. I will hold your hand for a minute. Then I have to let it go because it's sweaty.
Nah, I'm definitely a cuddler. I think cuddling is very important to me. And I don't see how people who cuddle don't cuddle. They're weird, I think.
To you.
You're weird.
I think more people will cuddle. I wish we could put a poll up, but I think more people would be into cuddling than not. Now, I do think duration is definitely a thing, right?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Because I know my arm falls asleep sometimes. I'm like, you gotta get off me. I need about 10 minutes to get this feeling back in his arm.
Yes.
So I do concede that point, but it is there will or should be some cuddling.
But there has to be cuddle compromise. I agree, because I used to like to cuddle a lot more and a lot longer before the hot flashes. Now it's like we have a certain amount of time. Let me cool off. I'll come back with another cuddle.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
I have to leave you.
You know what?
I would have to. Yeah, you can't put a cuddle time limit on. Ain't no cuddle time limit. You got a timer on the cuddle. You got 10, 9, get off.
Yeah, he hits
exactly.
Yeah, he hits you getting off of my arm. Yes, you are.
That's ridiculous. Again, cuddling is very important. I think it serves a big purpose of another way to communicate to your partner you care that is nonverbal. You can just show. You don't have to talk. You can just cuddle, and it could be, let's say, it's watching a movie, sitting on the couch, laying down. Cuddling is very important.
Yeah, it can also be very offensive. You just
tell me how can be offensive,
because you restraining people. You just getting in there, restraining people, holding them hostage in different spaces where they don't want to. It's too hot. Get off me. Like,
We got to share it. You hold them, let them know I ain't letting you go. You feel me? You're sending a message.
I don't send no messages. The message is you got about 10 seconds. Get all the cuddle you want in 10 seconds. Then that's about it.
Please comment. Do you like cuddling? Is there a time limit?
Yes, I want to see who likes cuddling.
Yes, I
don't. If you don't like cuddling, just write "I'm weird," so we'll know your stance on it.
And is it temperature based, folks? Is it temperature based? Thank you.
Take clothes off. You know what I mean? Sweaty cuddling.
That ain't gonna stop that internal heat. You just do not understand.
I don't. That's why I said I have to leave at that point.
Bye.
Like if you get a car and the engine start overheating all the time, you get a new one, right? You don't keep it. You don't keep trying to fix it.
Wow. Wow.
This radiator ain't working right. I get a new one.
That's hard, man. That's hard. Just toss me to the side. Toss me to the side.
Lord have mercy.
Have mercy, Lee.
With one night stands, do you like to sleep over or leave?
So, is it a one night stand if you sleep over?
Yeah, you still only staying one night.
Nah, I thought one night stand basically meant you smash and dash like the one time.
That's smashing and dashing.
No, I mean that's what it is. I mean smash. You don't stay.
Right, Facebook user. It's only one night.
I don't. But that's one night stand. So that's a one night stand.
Oh, they said they leaving.
Yeah.
Out of here. A one night stand don't mean. I think if you stay, doesn't that mean it's? Oh, I guess. I never really thought about it. So it meant, the one night that you come over, meet or whatever, you got to do whatever, and that's it. I think you woke up together. That seemed like a relationship.
That's not a relationship.
One night, right?
No, what I mean, it seems like if you wake up together, that's different than me just hitting you when you leave. We woke up together. Now we got to talk again. Yeah. What's breakfast for? Hey. It's not staying, it's sleep. That's one night sleep. Yeah, you can't stand. It's one night stand because when you're done, you got to stand up and leave.
You know what?
Wow.
That's why the one night stand, when we done, you got to stand up. You can't lay down and go to sleep. Hey.
I was under the impression it's one full night if you want, or you can leave, but it's one night.
No, it's the night. Like, right. So it gets to the day, that's the problem. So one night, that night, if we see a bit of sunlight, problem. You gotta be in your Uber before the sun starts coming up. Treat him like a vampire.
Treat him like a vampire, yo?
Yes. Treat him like a vampire. They're afraid of the sun. They gotta go.
Wow.
That's what that was my understanding of it. There you go. You know what I mean? I don't so I don't know. Yeah, when I stand, that's what I would say. You gotta go.
Okay.
Immediately after, like when I'm still shaking off, you should be getting dressed.
Whoa.
Wow. So we gonna go to the next question. Wow.
As I'm taking off, like you want Uber or
wow.
What's your favorite quality in a person?
Not that. Favorite quality. Okay.
Them leaving.
Yes.
Without asking, without being prompted.
My
favorite quality of a person. Communication for me. You have to be able to communicate.
Okay.
Yes.
Effectively, right?
Important. Honesty
is very important.
Okay.
For me, you have to be a good listener. I need you to not just communicate, but listen to what I'm communicating. That means a lot.
You talk too much.
I know, but that's why it means a lot.
So, but I think Ruth, I think when I say communication, I think it's the whole thing.
Yeah, you mean the whole,
thing.
yeah, the whole thing.
That's
But
what I think when I hear communications, like same thing you're saying, but I think
yeah,
it's
yeah,
both, you know, both ends. So I think we're saying the same thing.
Gotta be both for me.
Right.
I think understanding for me.
Understanding.
Yeah, because it's a lot that people need to understand about me.
Okay.
And especially when it comes to I like you, but don't be around me all the time. And we're not cuddling.
Understanding.
Hey,
We
it's easy as 1, 2, 3. Hey.
So man, I think that's very important. Like you said, because if you don't really want to communicate. I mean, like for me, if someone didn't want to cuddle, but I mean, you understand when if you don't want to cuddle, that might feel weird to me. But if you explain it to me, then I can maybe understand. You know, like my radiator overheats a lot, so I don't want to be up under somebody. Okay.
Or that they don't take out the trash, but they still care about you. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Understanding. Yes. We got it.
You know, understanding might be the new answer because you definitely got to have understanding of people. Because when you come together, we come together with two different things, right? With two different things that we're trying to come together to make it work. So I think there does have to be a level of understanding to make anything work where you have these things that are usually very different. You know, in some of their ideologies and some of the things that they do. So that's good. Understanding is very important, but I still need that communication part first and foremost. You understand, but you can't explain what you understand or what you don't understand. You know, we're in trouble.
Right up there together.
Right. Yeah, 1A, 1B.
Yep. Agreed.
If you could go back and do a year of your life over, would you? And what year?
Yeah, I'm not really for going back. For me personally, I'm here. Because I'm doing it over, it's not changing. You're just doing it over because it was a great year, it was a fun year. But so I'm cool with that. You know what I mean? I have memories for that. So personally, I don't think I would go back. Check what you guys think. Who's going back and check, or who's not going back?
I'm going back, and I'm going back. And I know this sounds weird. I'm redoing 2020 because there's a lot. What you said? There's a lot of personal things that happened in my life that happened, and I would like to prepare myself better to work through those things. It was a lot of loss in 2020 for me. And there was a lot of me losing even myself a little bit in 2020. So I think I would go back and kind of prepare myself, look at things a little different, and just definitely get back in therapy then.
Right. A lot sooner.
Yeah.
What do you say, Bill?
That's a tough one because I can kind of relate to what you're saying about I'm here now. Everything's, where it should be. I don't want to revisit necessarily. Is it really going to change it? But if I had to pick a year, I guess I would go back to the year my first son was born to do some things differently with that pregnancy, because that was a tough pregnancy. And I had a lot of illness going on during that time and a lot of uncertainties. And so maybe just be a little more informed about that year when I was so young, 22. There was a lot going on health-wise. So maybe I'd redo that year and be a little more informed.
Listen, if we're going back and we change things, then this changes the conversation, right?
Yeah.
There might be some time I might go back and change something, do something a little different. So I can concede that point. I don't know what point that would be, but there's some forks in the road that I would like to go back and maybe choose the other side, choose the other path.
Got it.
So, Very interesting. So, and Leanne, so now
Yeah.
looking back, you know, like I said, you may start therapy sooner. What else would you do if you can go back to 2020 and change the direction that you're in, that you would left 2020 with?
I would have spent more time with certain people that
Okay.
I lost.
Hmm.
I definitely would have did that. Um, I would have made better decisions about my lifestyle at the time.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Leanne was outside running the streets. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was
He's having a serious moment here.
exactly. I'll be
Yeah,
trying.
you sure do.
Usually,
Go ahead, Lee.
yeah, I would definitely make some lifestyle changes and focus on me a lot more in that situation. Or in 2020,
Mhm.
kind of, I don't want to say, I don't know how to really say it, but kind of like the song "Be My Own Best Friend."
Hmm.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm. It makes
Okay.
sense.
It does. It does. It does. All right, so next question, Lee Little.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
What was the best gift you ever received and the best gift you ever given? Now, for me, this happened on the same day, almost at the same time.
Okay, tell me
And
more.
yeah, so the best gift I ever received was life. And
Mm.
the best gift I ever gave was my life. Me coming into life for my mom. You know what I'm saying? I'm best thing
Uh,
she ever did.
Hilarious.
You know?
Is Mama D in the?
I
She
was
here?
nah, she's sick.
Oh.
Okay.
Best thing, you know.
Hmm.
How
Pay
how how
attention.
could you how can you not think that I'm the greatest gift ever? You know what I'm
Very
I
saying?
believe that.
interesting.
I believe that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, look, Ruth believes it.
I believe
I
it.
mean, you gotta believe in yourself. I believe in you.
That's right, Lee.
Me.
Speak your truth.
That's
Yes.
right. Um, hey, listen, anybody want to call in and refute anything you hear on this? You can call in the number we put up on the screen. Please, if you have difference of opinion, you can call. How about you, Neil? What did you say?
My best gifts were my sons. And I know that sounds a little cliche, but those two are the best gifts to my life. Um, even though I got ill with the first one carrying him, but it was worth it. So yeah, having my sons were my best gift, and the best gift that I've ever given. Um, I think my gift of myself to my mate. He is one lucky chap. Mm.
Hey.
Oh, my back. Yes.
Yes.
Gotta get you. Gotta get you.
Yes, my gift to myself, to my mate. I'm the best gift for him. Yes. And you, sir? Look, we're not asking Leanne's folks about what she contributed. We're not going to ask him about what I contributed. Okay.
I didn't say
Exactly.
anything. I said nothing. I looked at the screen.
Yes, that face got to go. It's got to go.
Look at the screen. The audacity these people have. Wow. It's just,
You asked us.
whoo. Wow. Okay. Gifts wise, gifts. Um, uh, I don't know. I mean, we can go with the children. Liliana, I could go with. I think one of the best gifts is that women they can have jobs that blow.
See, why do we do this? Why do we even let you speak?
I don't even
What are
know.
you talking about? I'm
As a mic.
saying women have a gift they can give. It's a great job. They say it blows. I'm just saying. So,
You have a mute button, Lee. Don't you control the panel?
Yeah, turn his mic
Right.
off.
Turn that off today. I can't. Did you answer the second part? Did you?
hey, this is what it is. I told you the best gift was.
Well, wait, but is that the one you gave? Where's the gift you gave?
Huh? Giving gifts.
Yeah, you have to say what's your.
There it is. The gift of smile. So, next question, bro. Next question. Yeah.
Holy.
All right. What's one place you visited that you'll never return to?
That one night stand house I was at.
You know what?
Oh my Lord.
This is why we can't have nice things. This right here.
Well, I'm saying you can't go back, or you would defeat you would break the one night stand curse. So you can't go back. Is that not a place you should return to? Or I would say maybe a job I got fired from. You can't go back there. Most of my exes can't go back there.
You know what?
These are all places you can't go back to.
You've lost it all.
Can't go back to the relationship being the same after cheated. Can't go back to that place.
I don't really know.
Me either.
I don't think I have an answer for this one. That's shocking, I know. But one place I'll never go back to.
Maybe it's a dark time in your life.
Oh, I know one place. That's the way to think about it.
Yeah.
I go back to a place like whatever dark time in my life. I'm not going back to go back there again. Or maybe in a bad, maybe you made a bad decision, a bad relationship. I'm not going back to that type of relationship. Whatever. You guys figure it out. Let me take a drink.
Lee, did you figure it out, or you want me to go?
You can go.
Since you put it that way with the dark place, I wouldn't go back to my early childhood,
right.
Up to the age of 3. That was just a dark time, dark experience. So yeah, I never want to revisit that.
Do you remember a lot of those memories, or it's kind of
interesting because those are sort of your formative years happening before 3,
right?
So I remember things every now and again in flashback mode, and it catches me off guard, like, whoa, where did that come from?
Right.
Then I have to think back a little bit and work through it. But yeah, bad.
Wow. Very interesting.
It is.
What you got, Lilo?
Okay.
She has something.
Okay.
I'm asking the next question because I have nothing.
Okay,
there we go.
Do you like sexting?
Go ahead, Neil. You can go first.
I do.
What?
Oh, my back. Can't do my jiggy. To my husband, yes, it's fun and it keeps things spicy and
let's go.
Yes. You wonder why he takes the trash out. Yes. Yes, I love it.
Wow. Gotta play the sound effect on that one. that. She
Hey
is
yo.
so dog.
Yes.
Wow. How about you, Leanne?
No, not really. No, because I get weird with dirty talk anyway.
Okay.
It's like, what do you want me to say? Yeah. Especially you get a text like that and you somewhere inappropriate for the moment, and it's just like, whoa, I'm in church. Get back to you later.
Okay.
Church.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
It can catch
But
off
for
guard.
me, yeah. For me, it's a nah. Nah.
Yeah, sexting does absolutely nothing sexual for me.
Oh
It's
wow.
wasting both our times. I don't know what's that. I don't. That's not really.
Okay.
Ooh, wait till I get home. What are we doing here? That's what I'm typing.
Depends what the message
What?
is. I mean, you know.
I'm gonna give it to you.
Oh.
Yeah, that's not really. Even if someone said me something like that, I'm like you said, I'm at work. I'm by the printer.
After 41 years, you looking for a message like what? You said what?
Yeah, I've never really been into that, so and maybe it's just me that I'm not into that. So
Yeah.
definitely. I like impersonating. Like when you're there, then it makes sense.
Got it.
But it's sexy. Unless you text me from like upstairs. It is ready. I'm like on the way. But,
I'm just 5 steps away.
right. Be there here. You know, I need to post. Don't start this fire. And I got to wait all day at work, walking around with a heart all day long. I'm cool. That hurts.
I guess it depends what phase too, maybe. Again, that you're in that relationship, because
Okay.
that wasn't
Yeah, that
always
makes
a
sense.
thing, if you will. So yeah,
Right.
like later on, you're trying to find little ways to spice spruce, and it's like, oh,
Gotcha.
okay, this is another avenue.
Okay. That can make sense.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense. What we got next, Lee? Little.
Do you fall in love easily?
So this is asking about us. I don't think I'm wrong.
You said no, girl?
Nah, I don't think so.
Nah.
I think it takes time.
Same. I think you fall in lust easily,
Mhm.
but not love.
Mhm.
Love takes a lot.
You can fall
Yeah.
into a vagina easy.
Oh my god. Cut his mic off.
I just think.
Cut his mic.
I do wonder because some people do. They talk about like love at first sight and those type of things.
Mhm.
Now, I mean, could I? I guess theoretically, could I see that happening or understand it? Yes, because of what I consider to be love or love at that stage. Because I think love can grow and change. So maybe at that stage, whatever it is, you find it to be love. I can't tell you what love is too, right? So that if that person feels like that's love to them, I guess it's love to them. I don't know if you can say that's not love. So I guess it's really contingent upon the person and what they find or feel to be love. But then we got to talk about love because I think that was something else that I was looking at the other day. We talked about love, unconditional love. There should be no conditions with love, which I believe in that too, where if you can't, I think they gave an example of a person who stops, like your wife or somebody, they want to leave their job, go do something else, and you're supposed to support them in doing that. That shouldn't change how you feel about it. Something like that, where you can't, it shouldn't change what you feel about them if they do something different or whatever the case may be. I kind of agree. I think love is definitely should be unconditional, but most of the time the way I see love is more conditional. It's just condition based. Like, if you cheat on me, I'm gonna leave. Like, see, those conditions just mess love up sometimes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You gotta love me. You gotta love me 100. You know what I mean?
And only you. That's right. I'm still thinking about that. I'm still thinking about that fall in love easily piece. Let me think about that, because I guess it depends, like you said, how you define love, and I think it depends on what's that time frame for easily. Like, may not be love at first sight, but after a good 6 months in or whatever, you might.
No, I think we're talking a lot earlier than that.
Okay.
The first month, like people, I was having a conversation. Someone's like, he met a girl, and within like 2 weeks, she's like, "Oh, I love you so much." He's like, "Oh, you can't love me," but I mean, whatever she views as love, maybe that's love to her, right? So it may not what we kind of think what love normally is, but so I guess I would have to say, if she's not in love, I don't think we can. Right? Because that's how she feels.
It's just
and love the feeling. We can't tell people how they feel. If they feel that's love to them, I think then it's love to them. It may not be to us,
right?
But I think.
And if that person's demonstrating the way they feel love to them right away, you know what I mean? Maybe that person's actions is helping them get to that love earlier, if that makes sense.
Or maybe they just don't have a guard or I can't think of the word, but maybe they just, when I meet you, if I like you, I just let it go. I let it all out. I don't have it. I'm not holding back. I'm just going to let it go now. And I like you, and I'm going to give you the love I have. Maybe that's what it is.
And I think that's true of some people now.
Yeah, I don't understand. It's something that maybe we wouldn't understand, but maybe it's real for them. I don't know.
But you're making sense. Like, if you don't have all those past experiences, maybe, and all those walls to bring down, I didn't have when I first fell with my husband, because I only had one other relationship, many relationships. And so it was like my guards were already open and down for what I was
receive it.
If that made sense. Yes.
Right. You can receive it.
So I felt hard.
I believe that. What do you think, Leanne?
I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. I feel like their love doesn't have to be hard. It can be easy if you find the right person and you guys can mature together in the same way, and things just click and fit in easily, and it just happens. I don't think there's a time frame on it. I think like it can still take 6 months to a year and be easy. It doesn't have to be hard. Contingent upon time frame.
Yep. I would agree.
And I think that's something also that we run into where I think people think if you're together for a certain amount of time, that equals love too. Like they'll say, we have been together 6 months. We should be in love, which doesn't mean you are going to be in love. You can still be building. You can be in like a deep life, maybe learning each other, but it may not be love. But some people think we've been together so long, this means we love each other, and it may not be that, So I think you got to really define what love is, and I think a lot of people don't like. So it's one of the things when you think about it, well, what really is love? What is it to me? Like you have to really think about wait, it's wait a minute, it's wait a minute, it's wow,
But I think again, so many people define it differently, though. That's
right.
Right.
And
I gave my list, it might be very different from yours.
Right. And I think love is basically built off of your past experiences as well.
True.
Right. It's what you see sometimes will help influence what you feel is love or how you receive love too.
I agree with that. Mhm.
Right. And so you may take things or do things or allow things because you saw it previously. Right. So love is a tricky thing.
Yes, it is.
Love's a a game for fools. What we got next, Lee?
I saw this post. We could get back to the questions.
Okay,
I
let's get it.
Saw this post, and I was like, is this really real? A very strange phenomenon. Why do young men turn to older women?
Mm.
I told you already. You got that phone bill paid.
See, nah.
Nah.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Many other reasons.
No,
Many.
it's not. No, it's not. Either you might mama issues. They could be easier. There's many other reasons. None that you were saying. None of them that you were saying.
Won't you read my reasons, Lee?
Yeah, and I told you none of them. not one of them. That's hopeful wish lists for older women. Mm-mm.
Whatever.
Mm-mm.
You could read my list, Lee, if you need a
All
list of it.
Yeah, we can read it. I mean, look, who don't everybody pay attention?
Because older women are all that in some whole package: looks, wisdom, financial stability, nurturing, good credit, done bearing children, confident, experience, calmer, etc. More pros than cons, if you ask me. I'm only 1 year older than my hubby, but that 1 extra year of everything counts a lot.
So let's break this nonsense down, okay? Older women are all that. Most older women are out of shape. Can you go back to Leah so I can read? I gotta go point by point.
Oh, okay.
I gotta go point by point. So all that.
We all that. Yes, that one. Chat.
Yeah.
Chat.
I mean, again, people can. You gotta. If you don't believe yourself, nobody else will. But okay. Let's see. A whole package, wisdom.
Whole package.
I don't know if financially stable. I don't know how many men are out here looking for financially stable women.
Oh, there are some. Trust me.
Oh, there are definitely some, but I don't know if that's the goal. Like you're looking for women. That's usually the opposite way around. But okay, they have good credit, done bearing children. There you go. You can't no more kids. That's a selling point. The thing that you should be doing, you can't do anymore. Let's go. As a younger man, this is a younger man now. She said a younger man who most likely wants to have some children, have some children. You can't do it. There you go. That's why
he probably already got 3 or 4. Go ahead.
And he wants more. and if he got 3 or 4, he's on the roll. He's coming to get more. And
okay, next.
Good credit. The confident. And women can be confident, and that's a good thing. Experience. That's what you want, a very experienced woman.
On every level, yes.
Yeah, on every level.
Yes.
It got better, fellas. She's super duper experienced.
Check.
I mean, she talks a lot. So that's the thing, though. To be honest, I don't think there's a difference sometimes between it's most times a younger woman is a certain way. A lot of times if they don't grow, there's a lot of older women who are still just adolescent, stuck in that same mindset. At chronological age, sometimes don't dictate, your mentality, right? So just because they're older doesn't mean they may or may not be different. But it could, Ruth, what you're saying could be true. It could be some of those things.
I know a few women in that category, in those categories.
No, quite a few women that pay like they weigh. People got bills, or they got a nice couch. And you know what? This is what it's going to happen. It's about the summertime, so all those women, the young boys, are going to leave. They'll be back in October. I'll be going to September.
Unbelievable.
Go ahead, what you got? I'm sorry. Go ahead. What you got, Leah?
Lee, help me out today.
He's on another level today. I don't know. Do you have any
answers.
relationship deal breakers?
Any relationship deal breakers, like getting into a relationship, or once you're in a relationship, or just answer it the way we feel?
Answer it the way you feel.
Gotcha. That's right.
Yes, you can't be a cheater. You got to be loyal. New relationship, old relationship, any finance. You cannot be in those streets.
So,
period.
fellas, pay attention. You can't tell her the truth. So now you got to be a cheater and a liar with Ruth. Okay.
You better not be a cheater. That's a deal breaker. Out.
You got to be a cheater and a liar with Ruth, so you can't tell.
Well,
you can't come to
let me
say
catch
this.
you in that lie. How about that?
Well, that's why we got to lie, because you already said. Listen.
That's
you don't
my
want to waste. Listen. Let's take it off of you. So a woman with a good man.
Yes.
And he cheats every now and then. Like, you gonna throw that away?
Yes. Then he's not a good man, Daryl. Stop saying that.
Well, why is he not a good man? Are you perfect?
Did I say perfect or did I say
okay,
good?
So he does one little flaw, and you're gonna say he's not
That's
a good man.
That's a deal breaker flaw. That's what Lee asked.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm telling you. I think you gotta get together. It's okay, man. Ain't nobody perfect. If you're doing everything else, and that little problem, you might as well.
Flawed in a different area, men.
I say you're gonna leave and go to what? Another man cheats.
Go to what?
They leave that man and go to another man that may cheat on them, and he don't do half with the other man. Now you're lost out.
Well, you just keep on going till you find Old Faithful.
There you go. Get those numbers up. Go buy a dog. No, I'm not gonna. Cheating is tough. Cheating is tough. It's more about faith. For me, the cheating is the other things, like the diseases, the problems you're bringing to your home. If the other person shows up, and it just brings a whole bunch of other unwelcome stuff to a partner who had nothing to do with it.
Yes.
So cheating is definitely really egregious, because there's so many things that are messed up about it. There's just so many things that are messed up about it. What about you, Leanne? Say people calling me from your ex calling me.
Yes. Don't have your ex call me because it's your fault and it's a problem. Cheating is a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Lying. The look of cheating is a problem.
Right.
Lying is a problem.
Right.
I mean, it's a lot of problems. I have a lot of deal breakers. Mm-hmm. You might not want to go by me.
Well, I think we all these days do. Like, one for me is like, I believe that because I have a daughter, the way she lives, like the woman lives, is that she could be a dope woman, but she's not really like. She got to be a good role model for her.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You know so
for your child, yes.
So that's the big thing, and how they parent is really important for me. Like, if I see you parenting a child in a certain way, your child a certain way, if that doesn't line up, then it's a wrap. I think the biggest deal breaker too would be if she don't like you, I don't like you. So if my daughter don't like you, I don't like you. I don't know who you are. You can be Beyonce. Love you. She's like, I don't like Beyonce. Well, we don't like Beyonce. Take your country western behind on, Beyonce. Go down the road. So that's really important to me right now. You definitely have to learn how to gel with anyone in my life. And that's anyone. If she don't like you, we don't like you. Friends, family, it's a wrap.
But Daryl, would you investigate the whys with the
I
child?
investigate why.
Huh?
My child has a feeling she does, and I believe children.
Okay.
I believe children, right? At this age, I believe them. So
Yeah, I do too. Mhm.
they may not be able to put it into physical words either, but just her being uncomfortable is enough to have me uncomfortable. And I would rather err on the side of caution than be like, no, it's okay, and try to talk her into something, and then something happens.
You know,
I hear you. Yeah. So at this point, I believe if she's a little older, 16, that's it.
Yeah.
I think sometimes that could be some other things. But at this point, nah, she say something, we moving.
Makes sense.
Accordingly, you know what I mean? Quick fast in a hurry.
Makes sense.
How about you,
Hmm?
How about you?
She said
cheating. I said cheating, big time cheating. I need to say it again.
My old cheating. Stop cheating. That's it. Come on.
Deal breaker. Because you only need one. You only need one. Me. That's it.
No. Well, first of all, that's silly. We can just say we don't only know. We don't need no.
I said need. That's what I said.
We don't need. No, we need.
We need. Always like it's like I stuttered or something, Lee.
Exactly.
Your hubris is amazing.
She said what she said.
That's what I meant, though.
And I'm saying what I'm saying. Your hubris is amazing. No.
Her hubris is amazing.
I said
yes.
Hers.
And
we talking about her. Her hubris.
Yeah, her hubris is amazing. Think that someone needs that someone needs. No,
your hubris,
right,
is on another level, sir.
Thank you.
You have no right to talk about nobody else's.
I get it. Honesty is a
trouble
thing for some women,
and that's my answer. And I'm standing. How do they say it? 10 toes on it.
You can, but I can tell you when it's, we don't need anyone but God. So your hubris again is amazing. Okay. So
Mr.
if that's if this is what you choose to do, cool.
Okay.
And you say, I'm gonna stay here, cool. I don't need. No one needs.
But you do need to be faithful.
You don't need to.
Yeah, you need to be faithful.
In your case, they need to keep you around.
That's what I said. The deal breaker. You need.
Yeah, they need to keep you around. But you say, oh, they need. No, you're not. Oh, anyone needs.
Lee, I can't. I can't. I just can't.
Oh boy, what we got next?
What we got? Yes.
We're gonna go to another
take us somewhere else. Take us somewhere.
Somewhere we need to go.
Right, where we need to be at.
I'll tell you.
It says, ladies, you haven't been wrong in 3,000 arguments. You don't find that suspicious? And I'm telling you right now, I wouldn't be wrong in 3,001 arguments. I don't find that the least bit suspicious.
Exactly.
We've come to learn that this is how you feel and think, and we know to cut down the problems. We let you most of the times. We let you guys be wrong and strong and wrong. Go ahead, do your thing. You're right. Nobody got time for it.
You have to admit, at the end of it all, the discussion, all of the above, we, meaning the women, are usually right about it.
It's never right. This is why we're in the state we're in now. Hey, eat this apple. All right, guys, I'm not.
That's all y'all got. That's all y'all got.
And that was the beginning. That's not all we got. That was in the conception of
that's
the
all you got.
That's
dry. So we have a lot more. We're talking about how
exactly.
We're talking about how it started. That was in the inception.
Oh
of
my
things.
Goodness!
You guys leading it.
Come up with another stick.
We don't have to. Why don't come up with another one when in the beginning? Remember when the beginning when the word was the God, and the word was God. It was that, and then the woman was going to lead it down the wrong path. So we can like argue.
So you're saying the men are usually right in these arguments? That's what you're saying, Daryl?
Men are absolutely. But a lot of men will concede because we get tired of the nagging, because some people just keep going. You're right. And now we eat the apple, and then all hell breaks loose. But yes, usually the men are right.
I haven't seen that yet. Yet to see that.
Listen, delusional people can't see the truth. They're going to see it their way all the time.
So why do y'all always come back? Tell me this. Why do y'all always come back after the discussion or disagreement, whatever you want to call it, and apologize? I'm sorry, babe. You were right again. And the word again is there.
Because you guys are holding the cookie hostage.
Oh, it's about the cookie now.
It is. We
It's
don't
not
want
about being wrong yet again and apologize.
No, we're not wrong, but we don't want to get punished for being right. Who wants to get punished for being right? Dinner cold, not seasoned right no more. Taking the blankets at night, moving away. All the stuff that happens when we get punished. The little subtle microaggressions that just happen. Here your plate, throwing your plate on the table here. It's like, you know what, baby? I'm sorry. Remember, I said I was right. I was wrong. And then it's like, oh, okay, let me warm that up for you. See?
Or like that other meme that I put out. Don't eat that. Don't eat that. That was mad at you.
Right. So, I mean, I think there is some truth behind was the happy wife, happy life.
Yeah.
I think it's some truth. It doesn't mean, it means just trying to make her happy as possible because she doesn't make it like a so.
Why do women get such a bad rep with this? I don't get it.
Just put a mirror up and look. You'll see the answer. The answer's right in front of you. It's closer than you think.
Women get such a bad rep with this crap. I hate it.
Right. Well, it's okay. We hate it too. I know you know. We hate it too.
Y'all hate being wrong and admitting you're wrong.
There we go. You're right. See that? See, I learned it. You're right. I was wrong.
Wow. Okay.
What you got at there?
What do you miss about your childhood?
You know what? Just being outside, riding your bike, having $1 and getting 4 different items.
Exactly.
Eating for the day.
Yes,
You understand me?
Yeah.
Eating for the day. You got a sandwich, a snack, and a drink and some chips.
True.
And probably 5 cents change. You know what I mean? So those days were just very carefree. And you just were able to live in the moment without worrying about bills, without worrying about what's coming next. Only thing you worry about was the street light because you had to be on before it. I
agree. I totally agree. I miss all of that stuff. All of the. There's Doc.
She's gonna pop on. Look at that.
Hey.
Check a con.
I'm popping in and popping out though. I just wanted to come on and say, hey guys.
Hey, Doc.
Hey. How y'all doing?
We're doing well. How are you doing? How's everything going?
Good. Yeah. I'm trying to redeem myself.
Sounds like you need to do that. Yes.
Like I do all the time. I was just playing.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. Look, I'm telling you. Neil, I don't know how you do it after all those years. It's just been, it'll be 19 in 2 days. So
wow.
It gets hard. It does, Doc, and it gets harder and harder. Yes.
Well, I think the days start running together.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
They run together.
The celebrations, everything just start running together.
Right. So I get it. I understand. But maybe they don't.
No, she better redeem herself.
I'm like, life is just.
It's just life.
Life.
Yes.
Life
becoming up too fast.
Right.
You don't get a chance to be thinking about all those kind of
all you gotta do is like this has happened before you had one. Like, what are we doing? Did we do it last year?
Did we just do this?
And we gotta do it every year.
But at least he knows you're well intended. You're well intended. That's what matters. That buys you another year. At least.
Yeah, hopefully.
Hopefully, right? Fingers crossed.
Remember our conversation about what they need.
Yes.
Before you can. Yeah.
Man, so look, y'all, I understand y'all pain. I am I am very empathetic, sympathetic. I know what it's like.
Right.
Yes.
Yes, relationships are tough.
There.
Ooh, child.
Constantly evolving, growing,
Mhm.
moving, not stopping.
Mm-hmm.
A
Yes.
lot of, you're right, honey. You're right.
Eating.
It's me. It's not you, it's
Yes.
me.
It's your
And
birthday?
apologizing.
What?
Yeah.
Today's your birthday?
Right.
Every day is your
surprise
birthday
you.
in my heart.
Right.
Every day is your birthday.
Yes.
I celebrate
Funny,
you
I
every
know.
day.
That's right. We don't have to do anything special today.
Right. I find you special every day.
Every day.
All in the way you say it, Doc. All in the way you say it.
Oh, man. Mm-mm-mm.
I get it.
So what you guys talking about?
Leah, what we talking about just now? I forgot.
Just now we were asking about what you miss about your childhood.
Yes.
We were doing different questions.
Man, I'm really miss those games. Neil, we played a lot of those games
We had
together.
so much fun, Doc.
1, 2, 3, red light, hide and seek.
Yes.
I
Yes.
still get it.
All
King
those
ball.
hours together just playing.
Yes.
And we grew up across the street from a park, so playing basketball till the wee hours of the night.
Got you.
Climbing
Yeah, we played a lot of games. We played like hide and go see, get it.
Yes.
7-Eleven.
Wait a minute. I ain't go see get it. Wait.
Yes, what? He slid that in.
Yes, what is that?
What we
What
get?
is that?
You hide. If you find her, you get it.
Oh no, we didn't play that.
Yeah.
I didn't play that.
We didn't play
I
that.
didn't play that.
7-Eleven. 7-Eleven got 7 humps, 7 kisses.
Wait a
7
minute.
humps, 11 kisses.
Oh, the humps. I remember the humps.
Wait a minute. But you know what? I think we called it catch a girl, get a girl.
Get a girl.
Catch
Yes.
a girl, get a girl. There you go. Listen, we had some fun games. I still play some of them games.
Good old days. Good old.
Yes.
You said
we jumped rope.
Yeah, kids don't do that anymore. Double dutching, things of that nature, it's foreign. They don't know what that is. They don't know what it is. It's so amazing that the things we did outside. That's what I said. Like the things we used to do outside, they don't do it anymore.
No.
You know, they miss the whole. Their lives. They're missing the whole life.
It's so sad, Daryl. I live on a block with kids, and you never see these kids out. I'm like, where are the kids?
So it's interesting. I do see in my neighborhood a lot of kids, like 20 of them sometimes, and they're all riding their bikes, which is cool. They ride.
Well, that's
and
good.
you'll see them like at the dollar store and stuff, and they have the bikes all laid out.
Good.
So I do see them out. I'm not sure what they're doing when they're out, but you do see them riding their bikes sometimes, which is interesting. It's good to see them out.
Yeah.
Right. So, but yeah, you don't see them out much.
You hear them out the window playing those games and yelling about the games, but I don't see them on the street, hanging out.
Right. But
and our brothers play tops.
Yep.
They play marbles.
Mm-hmm.
They play nunchucks.
Yep.
Yeah, everything. I remember, suicide with tennis ball and throwing up. All those games really died. They died out because no one plays them anymore.
That's really sad. That's really sad.
Even most of the outdoor basketball courts is right. Like when we go out, nobody's out there anymore. The kids.
Well, I mean, it's not safe a lot of times to be on the basketball court.
Yes, I live in a safe area. Whereabouts?
Yeah, depending on where you are. Yes.
That's but sometimes people don't think it is safe. Yeah.
I don't know. Kids just don't want to play. They don't want to be outside like they're allergic. So like, who's outside? You know, you going outside like, like it's just, they're like, I'm probably gonna FaceTime or talk to you on the game.
So
And
sad.
I'm starting to see the game life now. I was never really a big gamer myself. My daughter got an Xbox for Christmas, and I run in the room sometimes because she's screaming, "Oh, help!"
Yep.
And she's on the thing calling for help from a friend because
Yep.
somebody's trying to kill her.
Yep.
Don't yell anymore. Don't yell anymore, please. You know, like, what are you doing? Like, you scream like you died just now. So I'm seeing what the game. I didn't think she was a gamer. My sister's bought her one, and this is all day long.
Wow.
So I got to tell her to take breaks.
Yes.
To do homework, but all
And I
her
think,
friends
you're right.
are on the
I think
game.
the parents have a responsibility in there.
Yes.
But it becomes tough, right? Because all their friends are on the game. They talk on the game. They meet on the. So she'll have her phone on FaceTime, and you see like 5 faces on the phone, and then you'll see them on the game at the same time. And I don't understand.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
It's the new
Like, I need an iPad so I can talk to my friend on iPad while I'm on the game.
Mm-hmm.
I understand.
Wow.
I don't get it. So it's very interesting how that's their community now.
Yeah.
Their social circles are, can you add me?
Right.
You know, add me to the game. And I'm like, wow, this is what they do. This is how they meet people, which also kind of bothers me and scares me a little bit because sometimes if you don't know these people or you meet people online, that can be a grown person.
That's right.
Changes everything.
That's right.
That's what's scary about it.
Yes.
That's what's scary because I'm like, I don't know who that is. You don't know who that is.
Yes.
They may send a picture. They may act like the kid, and you go meet them, and then you're in Russia because they stole you. So we have to have those conversations because their friends are on there. You know, they're meeting people on there. They're like, I'm like, wow, this is so it's scary. That's really the scary part. You know, before you dealt with the people in your neighborhood, like really, you knew the kids they were out with because you knew who was on the block. You knew who person. You know this. You didn't really have to worry about that. Now you don't know who they're talking to. So it's the world has got much bigger.
Very true.
At a younger age. So that's scary.
That's an important point too about knowing who's in your neighborhood because even if they're out moving around, you know, you don't know who's out there.
Right.
You know, I did a search one time in the area where I was in to see like the Megan Law offenders in the area.
Right.
It was so many.
Yes.
Within a few blocks.
They gotta live somewhere, and they're living in your neighborhood.
Yes, I know that.
No, what I'm saying, Doc, no, I agree. They gotta live somewhere, and you don't think it, but they're living right in your neighborhood.
Yes.
You don't think it. That person you say hi to every morning is on the list, probably. You don't know.
Wow.
You
and
don't
that's
know.
scary. You don't know who your neighbor is.
Scary.
Yeah.
Yes, and that is a big difference, you know, between now and how it was back in the day. Because families on the block had been on the block.
Yes.
For a long time,
many years.
Yes.
So
and
you
we
knew
ran
the
from
family.
house to house. We went from house to house. Like you had 4 or 5 houses.
And you knew what houses not to go to.
Not to go to.
Exactly. Hey, don't, Mr. James, stay away from Mr. James.
Yes.
Like you knew, everybody in that, you knew who not.
Yes.
Don't go across the street when you buy Mr. James' house. Like you know, but I mean, like I said, family's been there for years. We know this person's son is crazy. Don't mess around. You kind of get to know everything. That's where it was kind of more of a community.
Yep.
Now here, I know like my neighbor, 2 of my neighbors. I don't know anybody in my neighborhood. You know.
Yep.
So it is definitely a different time, and it's more scary. Hello, Facebook user. Please say your name, please.
Yes.
How much you little?
It's very different. Very different.
Yeah. Leanne.
Yo.
Did you do your childhood memory?
Yeah, I mean, I agree with everything that y'all said. Definitely games and stuff like that, and you know, getting together with all your friends, house parties.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Don't anymore. Ain't no such thing as a house party. House parties, let me tell you.
That was my thing. I threw parties all the time because I just like having my people around me and music, and I was throwing the parties in the neighborhood.
The slow dance set.
Oh my God. I had a house party one time with somebody that had just moved the neighborhood and her mom like wasn't around a lot. So we would have parties at her house. And I was one party we had, when you turned the lights on when it was over, it was like blue jean streaks all on the wall.
On the wall.
Wow.
Yo.
Wow.
Listen, people will never understand what that means right now.
Yes.
You won't understand that.
Yep.
Mm-mm.
Yes, those were the days.
We're in trouble, but
Woo!
you had some
Those
fun.
were
That
the
like, they don't have that anymore. You know, it
No.
was a different. You know, it's definitely a different time.
And it's sad. It's sad.
I don't understand what you guys do for fun. Yeah, I don't understand what you guys do for fun these days.
I know, right?
I don't. I mean, playing the games and
Or even
right
when
on
they
the computer.
have parties. When they have parties at school, I've chaperoned and they don't dance. They just stand there with their little cluster of friends and look on their phones. And I'm like, I thought this was a dance, an 8th grade dance.
Well,
They don't do
I guess I remember 8th grade dances in school maybe weren't the best, but I mean,
Yeah, but it's a
even
place to
then-
dance if you want to, safely.
Yeah, but I think even when I grew up, people weren't really dancing at school dances. Really, it was more of a running around and. But
Yeah,
I'm
they didn't
saying,
do
like even outside that, what do they? I'm like, all you guys do is it might be on a computer, it might be on the phone, it might be in a game, but they're not really meeting up to go anywhere.
Nope.
You know, they're really not. So like I look for things for like y'all gotta get out the house. Like really, you gotta get and you gotta get out the house. We're gonna go somewhere. And they actually fighting. She's like, no, I'm cool. Let me nah, we're gonna call your friends, bro. I picked them up too. We can all go. You know, you want them to go do some roller skating or something.
Yeah, that was the other thing.
The other thing, yes.
Roller skating was it.
Yes,
Man,
St. Charles
listen.
ring. Yes.
Man, listen.
Yes.
That was definitely the move. Roller skating was the thing.
Yes.
And I've been skating since I was in kindergarten.
Yep.
So
That's when Raj really caught my eye. I didn't know he could skate backwards. I was like, what? What?
he can skate backwards.
Yes. I was like, I like
he
you.
can skate backwards. Yeah, right.
Without falling? What?
Hey, miss you as well.
Yes, Ronnie. But yeah, that's when people could really show off at the skate rink.
Yeah.
Right. That's the thing. Skating was really, and you showed off. That's what you try to show out to get the attention. You be there getting your roll bounce on. Just don't fall. Don't fall.
No, don't fall. It's over.
Yes. Those were some fun times. You know, those definitely were some fun times. But like I said, a lot of things now are really dangerous. Like skating rinks, certain areas are terrible. You know, it just doesn't. Dances are part.
I mean, the thing going bus stop is dangerous now, and at least in Philadelphia. It's like,
right.
It's terrible.
And that's the thing too. You know, we keep talking about it, but they don't have any respect. You know, they don't respect anything. They don't respect it. Even OG. Ain't no OG. Old head man. Oh, anybody? They don't respect. So it's little to no respect. So, like I said, I was talking to a kid this kid in the office, and he beat up like 4 people. He sent 2 grown people to the hospital, kicked one in the face, punched one.
Wow.
And they're little, but they look at you like, what you want to do? I'm like, are you serious? Like you're 7. What? I don't understand how you don't have a natural fear of an adult. Like the natural fear that you should have of someone just being bigger, they don't have it.
Nope.
And that's scary. Right? If you can look at someone that bigger, older, outweigh you 7, 8 years old. I would hate to see you when you're 14.
Yes, exactly.
I had done some work at a residential facility, and one of the people that came in to see me, she said to me, her first session, that she had 2-pieced her last therapist.
Oh, she's like, you know what time it was.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, you gonna try that here? Because I'm gonna teach you back.
See, that's the thing.
But yeah, it's there is no respect. No respect.
There's none.
No.
And I was like, I know I'm gonna lose my job because I was taught you hit me, I hit you back. So go ahead, you can be 7, 8, 9, 10. You hit me, I'm letting you know what's gonna happen. Turn to third, service,
Yep.
And that's just gonna be reactionary. That's gonna be without thought. It says you touch back, touch your back. And so that's what's scary today.
Yeah.
It really is. Yeah. And I think the thing happened, I seen something the other day where somebody bumped somebody walking out of the mall and got shot because he bumped him. Like, what are we doing here?
Oh my gosh.
So, yeah. It's also over lack of respect for life. Like, I don't think people care about their lives, and so they definitely don't care about yours.
Yes.
Right. And they're willing to,
I don't know. It makes me wonder if we'll ever be able to. I know we can't go back and we'll never get it fully, but can we get part of the way back to respect for these kids to learn that piece? Where we can do something with kids. I know people try different ways, but I wonder if we'll ever really get back to that respect level with kids and adults and how you're supposed to approach adults, and because I don't see it. I don't see it anywhere.
I don't see it either.
Anywhere that I don't see it.
With a lot of the families that I encounter, it's. I think the only way to get it back is to work with the whole family, because even if you're seeing the kids individually, if they go back to a situation where it's not there, they're gonna, there's no consistency.
That's a good point.
So it's really about working with the whole family.
Wow.
And then furthermore, I think that you're not allowed to parent really anymore, right? So anything you do, even young as a child, can be looked at as you're young.
True.
That's not how you should do it. You grab the kid. You grab the kid because they were. I remember one case I saw, the little girl was going to touch the stove. Mom smacked the hand, left a bruise, and that was a problem.
Oh my God!
She left a bruise, but she was going to grab. And I'll never forget this. She said, "Well, what am I supposed to do? My daughter's about to touch the stove. So not only am I trying to let her know not to touch it, but I'm trying to send a message going forth."
Right.
And the instructor that we were in the class talking about this, but he was like, "You're supposed to grab him with love and hold him."
What?
Exactly what he said. Said you grab him with love and you tell him, "Don't touch that." And I'm like, "Well, she gonna burn her hand off in love."
Right.
So a lot of the rules and laws and things of that nature make people afraid to because since the kids have these little things in their hands, they have access to information. Now they kind of know their rights. Kids are learning their rights earlier. Hit me and I will be removed from this home. You will get in trouble. They have access, and that kind of makes you afraid. You got little lawyers. You got little lawyers in your house.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right.
So it's definitely it's definitely tough, and I don't see how it's going to change.
Because you're almost not allowed to parent in a way. You're almost not even allowed to.
It's very restrictive parenting, and the fear of someone coming into your house and telling you what to do. That's tough. Or someone coming into your house trying to take your kid because you were trying to protect them. And I'm not talking about somebody who's trying to beat him half to death or something. Again, I don't spank, so I wasn't spanked. But I was one guy. I remember he was in court. He was saying that I beat my kids because I don't want them getting beat in the streets. Right. I got 2 boys. And I'm trying to do the best I can to keep them here. Like, I'm not doing this to hurt them, right? But if they get out there, the street, they lost. And then what are you going to do? He said, I'm doing the best I can to keep them from going that route.
And I think I think that people who are not in that situation or not from those places don't understand that.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I wonder, Doc, do they understand it? I think that for us, they want this population to go awry, right? I think they want it to go awry. I think because what I've learned, especially in the last maybe 6 years, what they did in Camden, how they really turned it around from
Yes, they did.
crime, that there's a way to fix things.
There is a way.
You know, before you like, is there a way to fix it, man? We got to knock it all down, start it over. Well, you do start it over, and you start it over with in different sectors, and they've done it.
They
And
have.
this place,
Yes.
Camden went from like number one in a lot of these stats to crime. It's very low now.
Yep.
It's not what it used
And
to
I've been
be.
saying that too. Like, I don't understand why, if you saw someone do it, a city like Camden, they've done it. Why don't you talk to them? Like, why wouldn't you be talking to them to figure out how to do the same thing?
Well, they did have an initiative because when Barack Obama, he came to Camden. When we worked downtown, he came to Camden to the police station to speak to them. They're like, wow, this turnaround was incredible. So that was like 08, I guess, whenever it was. It's 2024. Nothing has changed. And you don't see them adopting this anywhere else.
Right.
And like I said, this was a crime-ridden city,
Yes, it was.
overrun by crime.
Yes.
They found a way to shut it down, and it's proven. Now we have years to show that this can work. So now I'm saying, you know what? By design, systematically, once again, this is done on purpose. They're allowing these areas where, you know, people that look like us to do this. Tonight, they're not helping the citizens that are good, and it could be done. So we see it could be done.
Yeah, we
That's
know
where
it can
it
be
gets
done.
started.
Yes, we've seen it.
Right.
Yes.
You're right. They must not want to do it because it is possible.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you're right.
And the turnaround was almost immediate.
Yep.
You know, so this
And
it's an easy.
Yeah.
And you know what's funny? It's tough to say, but it was an easy fix. It was an easy fix when they did it. I mean, it took maybe a year or two because they fired everybody, rehired, gave special training to the police out there. Yep. And then maybe in 2 years it's up and running, but it's running just beautiful. It's running differently.
Yeah, the murder rate is down so much.
Oh, absolutely. They're not on the list like they were before. They were like number one, legit number one.
I remember, yeah.
Number one. So for you to stop that means you can implement this in different places.
Yep.
You can implement this in different places if you
really truly want to. Yes.
Right. So that's what gets kind of upsetting because we have the experiment. You know, we have all the details, all the data, everything you need to know we have. And they're like, keep it a secret, don't use it. Let's not deploy this in all areas that are. Let's start in high crime areas, the cities. Let's do this. And they didn't.
It's sad.
It's really very sad. And it's very frustrating. You just get tired of hearing the same bad stories over and over again. Yeah. Maybe our new mayor, maybe our new mayor can do something.
I hope so.
Well, we need this in different places. Oh, you mean in Philadelphia?
In Philly, yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Really bad. Really, yeah.
I mean, we just need to turn Philly into a parking lot. I'm sorry.
Wait till I lose, please. Not while I'm here. Thank you.
You and your tent. I mean, you gotta do some sacrifice.
I got a bulletproof my tent soon.
Yes, for sure.
Listen,
I mean, people are sitting in their house chilling. And
I know. Right. I'm serious.
And that's the problem. It's getting so ignorant that when people start knowing they can do stuff and get away with it, it starts getting a little worse. Now people broad daylight, like I said, pulling up the bus stops. There's nowhere you're safe. I don't care if it's a kid's basketball game. I don't, fireworks. There's nothing you can do where you're going to be 100% safe.
There was a time where you didn't fear ride at SEPTA because you knew nothing was going to happen on SEPTA. Right. There was a time when you knew that nothing was going to happen downtown. And it's happening on SEPTA, around SEPTA, and downtown.
Yep. Where you thought there might be a safe spot.
Yes.
because there were rules, right? I was talking the other day. I was like, it was times when you could be out with your mom, and they'd be like, "Yo, you lucky, you with your mom."
Yeah.
Today they shoot you, your mom,
Everybody.
everybody get beat up, or everybody get shot. You're not getting that grace anymore. And
No rules. No rules.
Yeah,
Nope.
Wild West right now.
Yep.
Wild
kids,
West.
Kids, old folks, all those people used to be
right. It was a rule, unspoken rule. You don't mess with old folk.
Old folks, kids, and women.
I don't care. You don't. But they're like, everybody
get me.
What was grandma doing out there?
F you and that baby. Like,
yeah.
And some of the women were holding the children when things happened to them.
Well, that's what I mean. And that was something you're not, because even the other people in the, like, bro, what you doing? Like, you bugging, bro. You don't, you got a kid. They don't care. They don't care. So it is definitely a scary time.
I mean, dang, even Scarface wouldn't blow up some children.
Again. And
I won't kill a mother and her kids.
So you remember, but they were the movies that were being watched by all the gangsters, the Young Boys, Scarface, and all that. I don't know if they have anything like that today that kids can relate to that are kind of giving them the game. I don't know what if there's anything out there to give them the game outside of we're going to do what we want to do.
Yeah.
Kill, whatever it is, at any given time. If you see it, you turn them. I don't care where you at. You know what I mean? You could be in court.
But I think Doc's
you know what
right.
I mean?
It's
in
gotta
court.
With the family. It's got to start with the families and give these kids some self-worth again and something to wake up to, hopeful. They're like, I don't care if I die. Actually, dying is better than my living situation right now. So
And the tough part about it, it's a small amount of people who are really doing these crimes, right? It's not the whole Philly, right? It could be 30 people, but these these people, these small segments are having such an impact on,
and they're not getting caught, so they're just running rampant all over the city.
Right. And like I said, once you know you can get away with something, you keep doing it. Like, John been out a year, he done killed 4 people. Okay. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
I guess at this point, and I don't know if this would be true, but I guess so many people, the ones that do get locked up, your homies are in there. So being there, people I know. And if I'm young and I haven't really experienced much, if I'm 14, 15, I'm not losing much because I never experienced anything. So my whole life is real regimented, going my people's like, it comes to boys club, that you gotta fight to my office. But
so sad.
Right.
I took a group of middle schoolers to Greatersford one year as I was doing my social work internship at an elementary school, and we were trying to do like a scare straight kind of thing. We took them to Greatersford to talk to the lifers. You think they were scared? My uncle up here, my dad up here. It's like,
yo, what? man, what up? It's me.
Yes.
Wow. Even that didn't shake them?
Because I don't think it's a natural fear of it anymore. Like, I know me, I had a natural fear. I still have a fear of jail. Police. They don't.
They don't.
You know what I mean? So I was watching a Scare Straight the other day, actually, and the little girl punched the CO in Scare Straight program. She's like, you want to hit me? She's like, I said,
that's the real deal.
You're in jail
and
Scare Straight program, and you punch the CO. Like, you are an animal. You scare me. You scare me. Who's Facebook user said exactly.
Amy.
Okay, Amy.
Yeah. So it is really scary, and it's scary for the kids. For me, I worry about my daughter, who's not a kid, So but if you get around the wrong kids, you don't know what they may do.
That's right. And with with little boys and girls. I was thinking little girls, but I think both sides. You get it from both sides. You get it from the boys and you get it from the girls.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
It is crazy.
And it makes you,
time.
again, as a parent, have to limit your own child's experiences out there because you want them safe.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know what I do? Because like I said, I'm a helicopter parent. Like, so they go to launch sometimes, and launch is like 6 to 11. You can go, kids pay like $30, and they can stay from 6 to 11. So everybody's indoors. Cool. They get it. They got to get out. So I take my sister, my daughter, and her friends, and I drop them off. And then I just sneak back in and I watch. You know, the lady came up to me one time, like, "You all right?" I don't know. That's my daughter. I don't know where it is. My daughter's okay. Like, you watching kids.
Ooh, they were going to call on you.
But I was happy they did that too, because you paying attention to people, right?
Yes.
You paying attention. And I watched them, and then I watched them get into it with some girls, right? And I watched, and it was 4 of them, and it was 3 other girls, and they got into it with them. They didn't know the other girls had 6 other girls with them.
Right.
So then the other girls got all the rest of the girls. They formed like Voltron. They got. So they all start walking over to where my daughter and her friends were, and my daughter's friends ran it. My daughter stood there, and it was 9 girls came up to her, and I don't know what she said. I seen this, and then the girls just walked off and went after the rest of the girls. And she's like, "Dad, you said don't run." So I stood there. It's gonna be what it's gonna be.
Oh wow! Okay,
girl.
Rihanna.
Is she come and protect me?
But
send her to me.
But you know, you got to be careful who you hang with, because the other girls were doing the nonsense. Now they got you in something. Girls didn't jump on you. You know what I mean? Now I'd have been in jail because I'd have been kicking little girls all over the place. But I lost my job around with the kids. They have me on video just kicking them funny.
Yeah.
Did you see that grown man picking up and throwing a little girl?
I'm with you. That's right.
I've been bouncing off the balcony thing, they hit the roof, everything.
Just fling them. I'm right. Yep.
Right. But that's it. You know, if something like that happens, you know, you get away from go up front and call. You know, because if your friends on some movie stuff, get away from them. I don't care who it is. You know. But so that's what makes it tough to be out if you don't know what can happen. Yeah. And these kids, some of these kids don't play.
No.
Some of these kids, I'm like, you got to be careful. These kids don't play. Y'all don't understand the mentality. Some of these kids, they maybe 11, 12, they here to kill. They ain't playing with you. You know what I mean? You don't know if they got them. They don't search when they come in, but they here to play. They ain't playing with you. So it does get to be, it is scary, but I'm trying to loosen up the reins so she gets out there and kind of learns how to handle herself, you know.
She'll be all right. She will, but it is scary through the process.
Oh, absolutely.
It is scary.
Like I said, when you got to sneak back into place in different clothes and
I was a helicopter parent too, Daryl.
Me too.
I was not playing. My daughter had a 2-way pager in middle school. I was not playing none of that. When she first started wanting to go to the corner store, like around the corner from the house, I made her take a walkie-talkie.
Right.
I'm right.
So we can stay in touch.
Listen, because I'd be so nervous.
Yeah, you're right.
I get nervous. I go to the store and she's another aisle. I can't hear her.
You are right.
She's like, I'm okay.
You are right. You are absolutely right. Because at one time you don't pay attention to it. Bam. Yes, you are right. I'll never forget Roger saying, "Oh, Mom, he's waiting for the bus coming home from school too one day. This car keeps circling all the kids that are standing here. A van." I said, "I'll be right there, babe." I ran every light. I was there in 2 minutes, picked him up, drove past the van and said, "You better stop trying to get these kids."
Right.
So he was looking for kids to grab, obviously. Yes.
Right. Looking for that one person that's
you're not imagining
by themselves or whatever. Right.
You're not imagining.
Right. So it's tough. Parenting today is very tough. I think it brings. I guess every generation has its difficulties, but I think with the lack of respect, that's a whole new niche that most parents didn't have to deal with. You know.
Right.
Because kids cuss you out. Like kids will cuss you out. You go to who you bumming at your mother effort? Huh? You say, little boy, like they don't care. And that's a different thing you really have to really deal with. You might have that one kid, but all these kids are just so disrespectful. You know, they just.
And I don't want to put it all on the parents, but I know it does start at home. And I know some parents have to work 2 and 3 jobs. All of that considered, they can't be as hands-on, but they got to start checking their home life with these kids. Check them book bags. Check, what's going on. And maybe that'll help a little bit. I don't know. I don't know.
Well, it's tough when a lot of these parents are parents. You're figuring out yourself sometimes. Think about it, you have kids a lot of times between 18 to 22.
Yep.
You're figuring out yourself. Right? You're still figuring out yourself. So you talking about bro, and the kids talking about bro. Because guys, you're still in that. You're still right there. Right. You're still very connected to the same thing the kids are connected to.
That's true.
So it's very difficult sometimes to separate the two to really understand the difference when you are still a part of the same thing they're a part of.
Right. Yeah. You got a 16-year-old and you 30.
Right. You got really
hanging out with. Right.
You're listening to the same music. You're talking the same. Your friends the same. You're dressing the same. It's not that much different at that point.
That's true.
And again, you're still figuring it out yourself.
Right.
A lot of the times, right? So that also causes a problem because again, you might not see them saying bro or how they act to be a problem. And if you're doing the same thing, you become a peer sometimes. Like that parent line gets blurred.
Yes, that's true.
Now you're more of a friend.
A friend.
Very true.
All around them. Yes, Facebook user.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah,
more
you get
so, more so, yes, more so now because they just have so much access to all these things that they didn't have access to.
Right, and that's the problem.
I mean, you can print a gun on a printer.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. If you get listen, that 3D printer, yes,
ghost gun, ghost gunning, yep.
And they're crazy in Philly. Philly is overrun with ghost guns. So now that gun has no traceability. That's tough. And as far as accessibility, I remember one girl was saying, I watched Baddies East. I didn't know what that was. You look it up, it's a thing where girls just fight the whole time. So that's why she was trying to fight because she was being there. So you see all these negative things on video, TV, and then they become it. And Baddies East is like it used to be Bad Girls Club, I guess. But everything progresses. It went from Bad Girls Club, they have like little fights. This show, all they do is fight. Like they come there to fight. Like they pull up, they take their bags out, and they walk down. Who want to fight me?
Ridiculous.
Wow.
And they ain't even unpacked their clothes yet, and they fight. So this is what
this is what we're up against.
Right. And they're marketing to the kids, and it looks fun, and again, you don't see what happens. They fight, nobody goes to jail. You don't really see the negative parts of what happens if you go out and assault somebody. You don't see that.
It hurts my heart. Hurts my heart.
It does.
It does.
It's tough. Like I said, we gotta be diligent and raise our kids, and hopefully.
Yeah. And you're right.
And you can get some. Listen. And if you can get to other kids, get to them too. Like I said, my daughter, your friends can come.
Of course.
Your friends can come because I'm trying to show them what I'm showing you, and hopefully you can, be an inspiration to someone.
You can be that role model.
We have to, you have to try to pick a couple, because some kids can't get it anywhere else.
Yeah,
right.
They can't get it anywhere else, and this world is too bananas.
And Neil, you make a really good point because a lot of times parents are doing the best they can.
Yeah, some of them,
but they're working 3, sometimes 4 jobs, and they, the kids come home from school by themselves, cook, put themselves to bed, get up and go to school, don't hardly ever see their parents.
Wow.
So they have no guidance other than the other kids around them.
Actually, that is what normally happens. But now when they have that computer, they can sit in front of and get access to everything. I think that's really the problem. Like you said, Doc, that information they can get, they can watch everything, they can see everything. Like before, think about even like certain things you would have to search for. Like you couldn't get porn easily. Like you really had to go over and above. You couldn't find the crazy looking videos. And we don't know what you're into. How to make a bomb. Now I'm home all day trying to make a bomb. Right? Okay. So it gives you a lot of time and access to do things because you have access to this computer and it's right in your hand. Even when they go to sleep, well, they're in their room. You think they're asleep. They're looking up something, and you don't know what the algorithm could take them to, but it can take them to something dark and crazy.
Yeah.
It can start off with something cool, but before you know it, it's like, hey, yeah, we hate everybody. People stink.
Right.
Let's kill them all. Like you don't know.
Yes.
And you keep hearing that, the kid keeps hearing that without anything going against it, that can be a problem. You know, that can be a problem. So you definitely do need to limit that screen time or have something to know what they're watching. You know, talk to them. I think
but the problem is a lot of times the kids are more savvy with the computer stuff than the parent.
Yeah.
You know, I had a situation where the kid kept breaking into porn sites and the parents was trying everything and the kid kept breaking the codes and stuff. Like,
where there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see some ass.
Yeah, they know how to do it.
Yeah, he was. Excuse me. He was more savvy with the tech stuff than his parents.
He probably just used his dad's password.
Yeah, check the dad, right?
I don't know how he keeps getting on these sites. Dad, something you want to tell mom. I was watching stuff the other day. The dude said that his daughter was he put his daughter on punishment where she couldn't use any of the they changed all the password on her like her phone and things of that nature. So what she did was when she gave the phone to her mom, she put a screen record on it. So eventually when her mom used the code to go in, when she gave the daughter back the phone, the screen record. So she just watched the screen record, got the password, and was back.
Oh,
back
wow.
They said they were looking like, she got screen time. Found out she went back in.
Okay.
Like
See,
said,
they know that stuff.
There you go. Yes,
Yeah,
they do.
know either.
That stuff.
Yes, they do.
Screen record, fam. You watch it. These kids slick.
Wow.
So, yeah. And that's the other thing. You're battling with someone who's smarter than you. Okay. Technologically, they're smarter than you because they grew up in this era. So they know every little trick. Their friends are going to tell them, hey, listen, turn to the left, knock on the table 3 times, hit this, and it open up. They're going to tell them the tricks thing that we don't know.
Wow.
You know, so that definitely is a part that's very difficult.
Up against it.
Right. So it's tough. The kids know it and they have the upper hand. So you got to do the best you can. Like I said, my daughter still. At this point, my daughter still responds to I give her 3 prompts. I'm like 1, 2. By 2, she usually does whatever it is. I'm praying she don't let me get to 3 because at 3, 4 comes next. And then 5, 6, 7.
Don't let her know that, Daryl. Don't let her know that.
You in trouble. If you find out, you in trouble.
Oh man, listen. It's worked to this day. I'm like 1, 2. Oh, okay, that like. But if we get to 3, I don't know what's gonna happen because this 4 is next. Like I'm so afraid.
I'm praying for you. See, I'm glad I raised mine back when I couldn't go to jail. I'll never forget him at the dinner table using profanity. Just thought he was being funny and cute. We put him outside in the winter in shorts and flip-flops. Said bye and shut the door. And then we look out 10 minutes later. Wait, he's walking around the neighborhood in shorts, scared. And we left him out there until he decided I'm gonna come in and act like I got some sense at the dinner table. But see, now I'll be in jail, child abuse.
Yes, you couldn't do that. You couldn't do that today.
Right. And the crazy part is you did it for a lesson. And you don't have to do it again. Like you got to do it 3 or 4 different, but we do it once. It's okay.
Yeah.
Right? There's a consequence for your action.
Yes.
Today there are no consequences for kids' actions.
Nope.
You know, kids. I was at the high school. They said kids just walk around. They go to class. They do what they want to do. The one teacher said the girl's supposed to be in this class. She walked right by him. He's like, you're supposed to be here. She walked right by him into the lunchroom.
They know you can't touch them. What you gonna do?
Right.
There's nothing you can do.
Nothing.
You can't do anything. And I think there's some rules about suspension where you can't even suspend them. Then they talk about that school detention. They're like, yeah, all right. They ain't coming to that. Like, come to class, come to detention. So it's tough. Like we're up against it right now.
And even in school, it's difficult when you don't have the parents on board. Or if the parents is doing the same stuff the kids is doing.
Right. Right.
I had heard about a situation where, I was evaluating a kid at a school, and they said that the kid said he was going to come and blow the school up. I mean, once I talked to the adults in the school, they were like, yeah, mom came in a couple weeks ago, said she was going to blow up the school. I'm like, wow. This kid don't need to be evaluated. He's just saying what he heard his mother say.
Right.
Wow.
He is parroting his mother.
Yes.
Wow.
So sad.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I just pray for the parents of today. I pray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it again, it's a whole family thing. You can't just pull the kid and say we're gonna get a kid therapy. We're gonna give the kid some services. We're gonna do this, that, and the other thing, and then put him right back there in the same situation without exploring other things for the entire family.
And it's across the board with so many ethnicities. I mean, when I'm tutoring online, and you have all these other ethnicities and cultures, and the kids are still rude, disrespectful. Parents right there with them. I had a girl tell her parents, "Shut up." She asked me. I said, "Whoa, don't do that in front of me." I know I'm not your mom, but I lost my mind for a minute. But they're still disrespectful on such a level. She was 14.
These kids are very entitled across the board, very entitled.
Mother said, I don't know what to do.
You should have be a parent. Harpo said, "Beat me."
I told her to get her back in therapy because she's got a lot of stuff, history. So you think you're getting, a coach and organizer, but she needs way more than that. She needs therapy. So.
Yes. Yes. Sometimes like I think it was you, Daryl, that said that the parents are so much like a friend that there's no authority in the in the home. And sometimes family therapy can, just help to correct that situation. Yes. Because if I think of you like a peer, then I'm gonna treat you like a peer.
Right.
Exactly. So at least give the parents some skills, some home techniques, something they can use consistently.
And maybe some insight, because sometimes the parents don't know what they're doing to make their kids think that they're on their same level.
Right.
Good point.
Teach them how to box. The next time they get smart, jab to the face, one to the gut.
I'm telling you, right? They got to be in the right day and time that you're raising them.
Sometimes you got to be willing to risk it.
My kid is still traumatized.
They take you, but I'm gonna do the best I can while you're in my custody.
Yes.
But yeah, you can't treat your kids like they're your friends.
Right.
Or that's how they're gonna treat you, like you're their friend.
Right. And everything is good until you tell them no.
Yes, exactly.
That's the problem. A lot of times I see the kid can be cool until you have to tell them no about something. Then
or you start parenting up on them. When you
yes.
Like, okay, I need your phone after a certain hour. No, you don't. I mean, she literally told her, no, you don't.
Right.
And she said, Ruth, she just walked away from me and shut her bedroom door. And I said, she did? I said, and then you did what?
Happened, the mom tried to grab the phone from the daughter, and they were wrestling over the phone. And I'm like,
yep.
You and your mom are wrestling. I'm watching them wrestle. I'm like, wow, I would have got killed if I did that.
The phone you paid for, right,
but
Mom?
They literally were wrestling over the phone because the girl's like, I'm not giving you my phone. The phone that you didn't buy, your mom paid for, your mom paid the bill, and you're not going to give it. I was confused. I was really confused. I remember Zoriana's with me. She's like, Dad, that's crazy. Like, and she, even she knew that.
Did you tell her, Dad, remember that? That's crazy.
Yeah, because I'm like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 106. I'm telling them, like 107.
That's all right. You got techniques, Daryl. You got techniques.
I'm so worried about the day that don't work anymore. I'm telling you, I'm so worried. I'm so worried. Her friends like, why are you doing it? Like, she still got that respect now, but you know,
she's gonna have it. She will.
Yeah,
hopefully.
And that's the thing. They do have it when they were raised with it. So that's your saving grace. They'll only go so far.
Yeah, well, hopefully, because I ain't got nothing after 2. I ain't got nothing.
Or you just put them in a headlock like we did, drag them down steps, throw them outside.
Hey, listen, it's very effective. It works. She had 2 good boys, so the kids act up.
And you're like, they're so respectful. I'm like, I guess so.
Outside in the winter with shorts.
In the neighborhood in the dark.
In the neighborhood in the dark, and you are scared of the streets. Now that does not add up.
They're just getting some fresh air.
Do what you got to do. That was my way of counting to 1,000.
Oh my God, it's almost 2 hours. Let's wrap this thing up. So, Katie, Lex, Wizards. Neil.
I don't even know what the topic was. But
it was all kinds of topics.
I just came on to add my little 2 cents to whatever we was talking about. And my 2 cents is, you know, don't be afraid to parent your kids.
Absolutely.
Don't be afraid.
Like
yes. There are so many techniques that work. Even, I mean, this probably will be a meme or something. But corporal punishment, if that's your style, you know, just don't cause any bruises, no bleeding, no injuries.
Oh, Doc.
Don't use anything but your hand in New Jersey.
Exactly. Don't use anything but your hand on the bottom in New Jersey.
Yes.
But there are techniques that will work, and you know, start early. That's important because you can't wait till they're a teenager to try to start parenting.
Right.
Very true.
It just doesn't work that way.
Right.
Very true.
You need to build a foundation of parenting skills.
I agree.
Yes.
Neil.
Yes, and I'd just like to piggyback onto what Doc said. All good advice. You can do this with your kids. You just have to stay on it. You have to stay consistent. And if you find that you don't have some of those answers, that's okay too. Get some help. You know, get some therapy, get some family therapy. I remember we even did that for a while when things were getting a little rocky and we weren't sure where to go with it next. So don't be afraid to ask for help to raise these, you know, good citizens in the world, because they're our next generation that, you know, we want to be safe walking around with. So yeah, you can get some help if you need to.
Right. I agree. I think find the rules in your state with child rearing, what's considered corporal punishment and things of that nature, because every state is very different what they consider. I would say, like they said, just make sure you try to do your best at parenting and start at 0. If you start when a kid is first born, you start, and because it gives you a pattern as well. If you have a way that you respond to things and it's consistent, the kid will learn how you respond to things. So if you're not responding to things, they're gonna learn that you don't respond. Right? So like when them kids are at your house jumping on somebody else's couch, you're like, get off the couch. Well, that means they jump on your couch. Don't get mad when they don't immediately get off the couch. They're like, what do you mean? We jump on the couch all the time. No, that's your fault. They can't do something outside the home that's different than inside the facility.
Good point.
You know, so and like I said, be consistent and be early. You build a house from the foundation. You start in the beginning. You can't start at 6 trying to say now I'm gonna make them not do such and such. Boom. They're already conditioned to do what they do. So start early, and consistently. And that's what they're, because I don't want your kid trying to rob me. Okay.
I know that's right.
I'm gonna try to hurt your kid.
He will fling a kid. He already said he'll fling a kid.
Yes, I'm gonna do my best to hurt your kid. I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna go overboard trying to hurt him. Leanne, you got anything?
Well, that was all great advice. I would say, you can sext if you want to. That's your prerogative.
You missed
Have
that.
one night.
I'll fill you in later.
Okay.
Have one night stands. They're fun. Just make sure that they leave, because then that's not a one night stand. That's a one night sleep. Is what we discovered.
Right.
I am the greatest gift ever given.
Okay.
That too, Doc. Yep.
Exactly. And I'm always right. In every argument. Don't just err on the side of caution that Leanne is right, and you'll be fine.
I missed a lot.
You missed a whole lot.
Missed a lot. Can't believe you, Leanne. How dare you? How dare you? One night stands are fun. One night stands are fun. Wow, I'm back. How was the drinks? You spelled everything right, so she ain't there yet. So we want to thank everybody for joining this week. Thank you so much. Please continue to invite people to the Nothing But Answers Facebook page. We're closing on that 500. Come on. Invite some friends. Please go to the YouTube with Nothing But Answers. Like, subscribe, share, tell your friends about it. Please play the videos. We're trying to get an algorithm so they play us more often. We're trying to get like Shannon Sharp. We want like 10 million views. Come on, help us out. Help us get there. As always, if you guys have anything you want to talk about, any questions, answers, please email anybody you see on the screen or put something in the room. We have some exciting things coming up. Spring is here. Spring is here. We about to be outside. Nothing But Answers is about to be outside, coming to a tent near Ruth.
Yeah, now you got me scared to come out.
So we want to thank everybody for joining us. Please join us next week for another dose of Nothing But
Answers.
We're out of here. Good one, guys.
Bye.
Hit the button.